Hello and welcome or welcome back to the channel. Oh, let me get some more light in here. Is that a little better? I don't know. Welcome or welcome back to the channel. Let's see what we're gonna make today for 30 days of June. I can't believe we're getting so close to the end. Make a zine. We already made a zine for the halfway mark. Let's see what the second option is. Postcards from magazine images. Ooh, I don't remember what this was supposed to be. But I did get some magazine images the other day because I took some pictures out of a magazine. I'm gonna put this in my little my little bag, the pouch that I talked about for my month of June junk journaling. So I have this little box of images here, and I have some more that I got from an actual magazine. Give me a minute. So I have these as well, and the idea for postcards, I'll end up using this Cheez-It box. Let me just get it open. I don't know if postcards have a standard size. Let me just ask Google real quick. It says 4 by 6 inches. Okay. Well, actually, thank you, Siri. Actually, if it's 4 by 6, maybe I can also use some of my index cards, which exist. I know they exist somewhere. I just don't know where. Oh, where are my index cards? Oh, where are my index cards? Oh, where are my index cards? Where could my index cards be? If you're a 90s baby, do you remember where that sound is from? Look what I found. Oh my gosh. Ooh, this is like a little cluster that I made for my junk journaling ephemera. Oh my gosh, Leah, you're so creative. Aha. Found it. So I have this little stack of index cards. I made little journaling spots with the flashcards, and I tucked them in. I think that's literally the name of the video, was journaling tuck spots. Okay, so 4 by 6. Hold on. I'll just fold them in half and do it that way. You know how I know consumerism is a trap? I'm just gonna vent right now. I know consumerism is a trap, because why did I go out and buy special scissors, special cutting tools, when literally I could do this? Literally, I'm literally just cutting with a simple scissors. I don't need a special ruler to cut this. Oh my gosh. This is but a trap. I'm just going to make somebody at Goodwill very happy in a few years. I feel like I can save this for something. This side is a little janky, but maybe this bottom half can end up being a tag for something. I don't know. I'll save this little bit here. Oh, let me tell you about something fun I did today. I went to go watch the new Toy Story movie with my mama. It was so good. I don't know, I think in one of my previous videos I mentioned that a friend had invited me to go, but because I was working that night, I couldn't go. So I got the day off today, and I went and I sat with my mom, and it was so good. I was a little worried about the whole technology aspect, because, you know, I don't notice it in children around me just because I'm not really around children like that. But I see it online where they're talking about how like the Gen Alpha kids are so consumed by their cell phones. Not cell phones exactly, they call them iPad kids, which I have been called an iPad kid. I get it. I can relate to finding comfort in technology, but I also understand that it can be detrimental. And I feel like me saying that I'm an adult now and, you know, my brain is already at its stage of development is different. but I do notice myself getting a little more befuddled in my thoughts and like having trouble pulling common thoughts and common phrases out of my memory bank. And I'm like, girly, what's going on here? And it could be attributed to too much time on that what's that meme? It's that damn phone. It very well could be attributed to that, you know? But yeah, it's like the Gen Alpha kids can't read, allegedly. And they say in the videos that they talk about, it's like they can't read, they lose focus, and they don't have any manners, and all these things. And it's very negative, understandably. Very negative talk, which I don't think any kid would want to hear that about themselves or their peers in general. But unfortunately, it's true sometimes, you know? And it's like, what are we doing to help them? Nothing, because the blame is that the millennial parents raised the iPad generation. And granted, I'm not a parent, but I am a part of the millennial generation. They raised the iPad babies to not be able to just be bored and focus on something other than themselves. It's sad stuff, man. It's sad stuff. Anyways, I don't know what I can do. I'm not having any kids, so yeah. Somebody online is like, no, don't say you're not having kids. You are who we need to have kids because you're gonna raise them right. And I'm like, that's not a good enough reason for me to have a child. So anyways, let's do a bit of collaging. So the front of the cards, this is gonna be like whatever the image that you see on the postcard is. Have I ever sent anybody a postcard? I don't think I have. I don't think I've ever been anywhere to send somebody a postcard. Yeah, I cannot recall ever sending a postcard to anybody. But I like the idea of doing a little collaging and then just try to figure out a theme to go with it. So maybe this theme can be like a picnic or tasty things. I don't know. I do not know. Okay, so I guess we can just take off this top bit here. I will save you for my words box. Oh my god, my chair is so squiggy. I put the thing on it already, the WD-40, but sometimes it's not enough. You know, I don't know if this was my original intention when I said to make postcards out of magazine images. I think maybe it was like get an actual magazine image and put it down on the postcard, like put it on the back, not exactly to do the collage. Because I do have some of these, which I think are very pretty. Like this in itself could just be an image just like that. Boom, done. Boom, roasted. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this in itself could just be its own image right there. So we're gonna do that. One less thing for me to do. So you as my audience member, have you gone to see anything at the movies recently? Or have you watched any movies on any streaming services lately? Oh my god, if you stick to this is not your place. Stay over there. Oh my gosh. Anyways, have you been to any movies lately? And if so, what'd you watch? And did you enjoy it? Because I love going to the movies. Like, I don't think of myself as a cinephile, because according to my friend's son, I have terrible taste in movies. I am not a good reviewer. I'm too nice and I rate everything with high remarks, and yeah, he's very critical of the movies, which I get. I just like I love going to the movies. I love the experience. I love the shared experience of watching something and sharing that with other people that you'll never meet again. I love that. First card done. That was easy. Where's that button? That was easy. Okay, let me set that over here. I don't think you can see it in this prop. We'll just do it there. Let me see if there's anything else that we can use. I like this one because, you know, love space. Love space. So maybe we can do something like that. I don't know if I have a lot of pictures with stuff for the cosmos. Maybe I can do love here because I love space. So we still get into the collage bit, and then we just need something to come right over here. I find this funny. A turtle out in space. I find this quite funny, so we're gonna put that down. Let me cut out the turtle. So this will be my next one. So actually, we can start it by putting down this one first. Yeah. Guess I could have gone over a little bit more with this one. Can you move? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Hooray. Lovely, lovely. Awesome. Good, good, good. Okay, turtle. Well, okay, I guess I'll put this little deer. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Boom. You get your roots. Do you want to go here so you're like floating in space? Nah, I don't like that. You shall just be here. Just like that. Looking back in space. Oh, and then maybe it'll look like the turtle's looking at you. Like, what are you doing here? Yeah, so I don't know where my train of thought went. Speaking of train of thought, do any of you guys recall the Shark Boy and Lava Girl? No, Shark Girl. Wait, no, it is Shark Boy. Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That movie where they actually did like a train of thought, and it was an actual train. Do you remember that? Because I vividly remember that. And I was telling my coworkers, I love to trace back my train of thought, like actually connect the little cabins. Are they considered cabins? Compartments? Whatever they're called. I love to stack them back and like try to recall my train of thought and where I started and where, you know, based on wherever I ended up. I love doing that. It's like retroactively doing a puzzle. Okay. Boom. Just like that. We're both in space. What's going on? We're in the cosmos together. Boom. Ta-da. There we go. Yes. And I'll do all the trimming and stuff later. And then all I have to do is just write on this bit here. I think I got this idea because somebody was saying that you can turn any old box of whatever into a postcard just by putting all the stuff here and putting it in the mail. And there's your postcard. And I was like, dude, that's so cool. I actually have some postcards and I want to show it to you, but you gotta give me a minute. I gotta finish a project first because my train of thought can get derailed very, very fast. And we can do this one. And then, is there anything else with music? No, but she's pretty cool. She's over here doing her dancing. Quite a big contrast though. Let's see if I can find something else for the other side. Just doing your art and enjoying it. That makes me quite happy. I have this little bird here. Is it a bird? Yeah, I think it's a bird. I think maybe this would be nice. Maybe she's over here and then the bird is here. That kind of brings in the whiteness of the background, or the foreground, I would say. and the musician in the back. I think I want to find something else music wise. There's this little thing that says performing arts. I don't think it's bold enough. Oh, this little heart. I love that. Yeah, we love music, we love the arts. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I still need to figure out things to put on that one for the like picnicky, outdoorsy type of vibe. I have this picture, but I cannot do a picnic in the snow. That's just crazy. That's just crazy talk. Maybe we won't do the picnic. Maybe we shan't. Okay, I think I'm done with this box. Let's see of the other things that I have over here, what I can find. I think this section has a lot of food related things, so it would probably be fine. Did the glue dry? I think the glue dried on here. Okay, I like this idea. I think I wanted to put her on like a Mod Podge page and like color her in. Maybe I could do that. You know, I still have not found my coloring pencils. I still haven't found them. But what else am I gonna do? I think I would like to do this raspberries you pick thing. I would love to do a you pick. Not me saying that I'm not even leaving my house. How are you gonna do a you pick, Leah? Pick virtually. I can't with you. Oh my gosh. Look at these cute little squares. I think these would be really cute for, I don't know, something. You know what this would be good for? I have a punch out of like a stamp, like an actual stamp. What if I do that and then this little punch out can be my stamp on those? Ah, I love that idea. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna put this aside. That's gonna be my thing. Okay. Oh, that makes me so happy. Look at these beautiful blueberries. You remember those blueberries I made in my what was it? It was the Shrinky Dink. Oh, good. Yeah, I remember the name because I was like the things that I shrunk. Yeah, the Shrinky Dink. That was so cute. I love that. I think, oh, this is a cigar. I thought it was just a regular little pinwheel. I wanted to put it on that because it looked like a cute little pinwheel. Oh, they can just cut off the bottom bit of it. There you go. That's just a regular pinwheel. You wouldn't even know it's a cigar. Cannot get away from the blues. Let's see if we could do a little mashup for this. Okay, let me see if there's anything else that I might like over here. These bushes are so beautiful. Oh my god, so scrumptious. I'm so excited to use them in something. But yeah, I found these magazines and could not help myself, girly. Could not help myself. Maybe it's not so much a picnic. Maybe it's just like a summer vibe thing. So with that in mind, I am going to cut out this lady that is enjoying her time at the pool. Maybe that's what it's gonna be. More summer, not so much picnic. Am I doing anything this summer other than working? I don't really have any big plans for the summer. Kiss one another, down for each other, cool for the summer. Okay then, so these will be our last two. I'm kind of impressed. I think we're only like halfway in through the video right now. We're doing pretty good time wise. I'm happy with it. We're doing pretty good. For the love of the music, I do want to cut around. Oh no, I want to rip around this a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Ripped edges are better. Ripped edges are better. And I'm debating whether I want to give it a little inking on the edges. And I think I shall. We're going to do this one. Another thing about the consumerism, once I bought these two, did I open my little 4 one? No. Okay, I lied. I have opened it, but have I used it as much as I did before I had these two? No. And it would make so much more sense to just finish those ones and then come to these. We're not in the business of making sense over here. Okay, let's do some gluing. Okay, I like this. I like this composition. So I think I'll put her up a little higher to cover this little bit of the Cheez-It sign. Make sure your hand is covered. And then for the love of the music, I think I'll do this down here. Well, I'll do it here. I didn't want to cover this, but you can't really see the drum as much. I don't think it'll be a problem. Okay. I am having a crisis that I feel like I am not recording. Okay. Confirmation, it's recording. I do not want another repeat of being halfway through the video just to realize I have not pushed record. Okay. We get the gist of where I'm going to put everything. And instead of putting it on the back of this, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. And now we'll put some on the back of her. Just making sure that her hands are covered up. There we go. There we go. There we go. Ooh la la. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. We'll let that one dry. And then finally, the joys of summer. Oh, maybe we can do some ripped edges for these two. Do I want to? I suppose. I have ripped your arm, Sarah. Why is your name Sarah? I realize I might have just been kicking myself in the foot for not leaving most of her background. But that is okay. Oh, I have a question. You know how I was talking about how I love the movies? Do you guys, if you like the movies, do you like those channels that do the movie recaps? Because I love those channels. There's one, and I think the channel name is called Mystery Recapped. Yeah, Mystery Recap. Why am I getting tongue twisted? Oh my god. Mystery Recapped, I think is the name of the channel. I'm like 90% sure that's the name. And the commentator, I hope to God it's a person, because if it's AI and I've just been so stoked about it this whole time, I'm gonna be really sad that I didn't figure out it was AI. But the commentator, oh my god, the voice is so smooth, such a smooth voice, and also so funny, hilarious. They make some quips in there about the writing, the editing, the plot lines and everything. Cracks me up. I love that channel. But yeah, I love listening to the recaps. Sometimes when I'm like, I know I'm not gonna sit and watch this movie, it's nice to just have somebody just give me the highlights. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I definitely would not have sat and watched that. So glad I saved myself those hours, you know? You know the gist. And sometimes, not this channel specifically, but other channels will do recaps of like full-on Asian dramas. And I'm like, yeah, that's my jam right there. That is my jam. Sometimes I'll even like listen to the recap of stuff I've already watched when I'm like, I don't remember all the big plot lines. Let me just rewatch it, basically. And I'm like, yeah, that's what's up. So that's what's up. Okay, my little collage. What are these? What I say these are? Postcards are complete. And these are may or may not be going in the actual mail, but they are cute nonetheless. And maybe they can be postcards in my journaling if they do not make it out into the real world. I mean, they're physically here, so technically they are in the real world. But I think you know what I mean. Okay. I think it was a Natasha video where she had like an actual stamp for the back of the postcard, and it said like postcard, or maybe she wrote it. It was something, and it said like postcard, and then there was like a line down the middle and like little lines where you can do all your writing and stuff. It was quite cute. And I told you in the beginning that I have some postcards. I'm going to, after I get these trimmed down, I'm going to show you them, and then I might take inspiration from them to design whatever this part is gonna look like. I kind of want to do some sewing around the edges too, just cause I think it will help a lot with sealing everything together. So these are some, it's called Pep Talk postcards, and they're quite cute. Together we can move mountains, well, climb mountains. We can definitely look at pictures of mountains. And then there's this, so you do the postage. I think this is for writing their address, and then they can write whatever they want on here. Why are you so squeaky? But then yeah, that's the gist of it. So maybe I'll do that. Okay, just need to make sure these are aligned properly, right side up. I don't know if this is upside down or not. In my brain, this is the top because this kind of looks like a tree. So I'm leaving it up like that way up. And then this is this way. So we do a line kind of sort of down the middle. And then, oh wait, let me do the punches for the stamp so I see how much space I need on here. So that one worked well. I will do 3 more. Let's see what kind of vibes these have. And I'm gonna put them on immediately so then I don't forget, because I know myself and I will forget. Okay, this tree one I think will work really good on this one. Come on, dear. So just make sure you're right sided up. Okay. Ta-da! It's so cute. It's so cute. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I think for the summer one, the orange peel would be really pretty. But cute. And then for the music, I think for the music I want to do the Lady of the Lake to tie in the blues from the musician. Tie the blue from the musician with Lady of the Lake, and then I want to do Pinwheel for this one. So since we're already close to Pinwheel, let's do that one. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, this works out great because in less than 10 minutes my phone's alarm is gonna go off and it's gonna stop the recording. And so this will be great timing to say, hey Leah, you have a set time that you should be doing these things in.
Do it in the time. You can only use the time allotted, my love. I do not know why I'm now Vladimir.
Ooh, have you seen Vladimir on YouTube? Or I think he just goes by Vlad. Or they. I've seen the videos of what is it? Catfishing people on Omegle. Is it Omegle? Yeah, I think it's Omegle. Omegle is the one with the videos. But Vlad does that. Very funny videos. And then I didn't know that Vlad also did this like social experiment of like dressing like a lady and walking around streets. I don't remember what city he was in, but shit is wild. Okay, so we'll do 3 lines for the address. And then I'm just gonna write postcard up here. And I think I'm gonna write postcard first and then do the line for the next ones. But these are so cute. Oh, I hate that A. Ugh, I hate that. Why did I do that? I just bailed halfway through. Ah! I hate that. I freaking love these. Okay. Oh, so excited. I love these. I love these. I love these. I love these. So, I wish you could see both sides at the same time. Let's see which ones are my favorite. Let's just do the top two, top and lower two, so you can see this. We'll do 2 outros. No, I'm not. That's too much time. We're getting very close. This has been my video of making postcards with magazine images, and some of them are newspaper images, but still. And the backing for them, or I guess the front, depending on which side you're seeing, is from a Cheez-Its. I was gonna say Cheetos. It's a Cheez-Its box. And then these are cute little stamps that I cut out from a little quilting pattern. So then with that in mind, let me flip them over and you can see the top 2. So yeah, thank you for joining me on today's video of 30 Days of June. I had a lot of fun making these. I love the collaging aspects, although that's not where the initial thought process came from, I don't think. But overall, I'm very happy with the final product. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you tomorrow for another 30 Day of June. Bye!